Oh my gosh, I had a really weird dream last night. I had like a huge... I had an injury on my stomach. Like on the stomach, I had an injury. And there was It's just like my solar plexus.
Solar plexus.
Solar plexus. Is that a body part? It's it's just like around my stomach, but it's way above my belly button. Yes, it is. Okay, around there, I had an injury. Okay, I had an injury, and then there was a. It kind of sounds disgusting. Okay, but there was a pus, festering pus. Does that make sense? You know, it's like a pimple. It's like a pimple. I was like that. It was very uncomfortable and it was pretty big. So in dream, I decided to squeeze it out. I tried to squeeze it out. So, and then I got the giant thing. It's like a huge worm, but it's like a so big giant thing came out, and there was a hole in there because the giant thingy just came out. So there was like a huge hole in my body, and I was like, "Wow, what the fuck? That thing was in my body." That kind of dream, but it was gross as fuck. But at the same time, it was so satisfying. you know, it was so gross, but at the same time, it was so satisfying. Isn't it though? Isn't it? Would you rather have that on your body? I squeezed it out. It's all out. It's all empty. I got the huge hole. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's all gone. Isn't it? It's kind of same feeling that sometimes when I watch it at TikTok, and then randomly some weird squeezing someone's pimple, stuff like that, those kind of videos pop out, and I don't want to watch it. It's so gross, but somehow I'm still keep watching it. It's like, ew, what came out? Like that. It's just like that. Watching it anyway. Exactly. It's just like that. It's just like, can't look away. I know. It's like you have the two opposite feeling at the same time. They're like, ew, I don't want to watch it. This is so gross. And then at the same time, I was like, oh, this is somehow so satisfying. Don't you have those kind of stuff? Don't you? Nah, glad I'm not eating. If you're eating, you're welcome. Nah. Oh yeah, sometimes it does look like a pimple, but when they remove it, it actually like a beard or hair, and they just like keep coming out. I think I watched those videos. Yeah, it's so gross, but it's so satisfying. Nah. Yeah, they grow. The hair grow inside your skin, so they kind of dig up. They're digging their skin and rescue those hair. Nah. Ingrown hairs. Those kind of stuff never happened to me though, but did it happen to you guys? Taking that shit out is painful too. Oh no, wait, it is? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's painful? Oh, that's not good. Ingrown nails is worse in my opinion. Whoa, that sounds really painful. That can kill you? Wait, really? Really? Oh, by the infection? Oh, I see it. Yeah, infection is bad. Sometimes my finger has an infection somehow. Oh, sometimes you can peel your skin right next to your, like, a nail finger. And I like to peel it. I peel it sometimes. And it gets an infection, so my part of my skin gets green. And then that one is painful as fuck, Dale. It's so painful. Yeah, sometimes my finger turned into Shrek. Yeah, like partly Shrek. But I don't get any superpowers, so that's lame. Nah. I leave it like that for like a couple of days, and yeah, it'll be okay. But those times, it hurts a lot. Just by touching it, it's so hot, and for some reason, it gets hot really, really bad. Nah. That's an infection for you. Huh? You know what? It's not an infection, but I always hoping one day we can just turn on or turn off whatever when we want about like nerves. So like feeling pain button, there's an on and off. So when you're doing the surgery or when you're doing like a shot or blood test, Like when you're taking the blood, like you just need to turn off, so I don't need to scare about it. Nah. Yeah. And then, except those, you just turn on all the time. Nah. That'll be so convenient, isn't it? That'll be so convenient. So, someone smart, please. I wanna do that, Dale. Yeah. That's called anesthetic. But you don't do that when you do like like shot or blood test, right? Nah. And I want to do that too. I want to do that. I don't like getting shot. I don't like blood test. Nah, so I want to do it. I want to do it. Just absorb the pain easy. Needles are never did any good. Needles are scary, Dale. Scary, Dale. I remember when I was like 6 years old, I was about to join some like elementary school. I was about to join elementary school. Before that, I had to do a blood test. I forgot why was it, but I had to do it. And since when I was a little kid, I hate needle. I hated it. Still I do, but I hated it. And then I was crying out loud, like, yeah, like that. And I remember a nurse was holding my arm and saying, "You're going to be Onechan. You're going to join the elementary school, right? You're going to be Onechan. Onechan doesn't cry like this." And I was like, no. They're like, "I don't want to be Onechan. I don't like it." Yeah. Nah. If I have to do the needle all the time, I don't want to be Onechan. That's why I never had a piercing, like earrings and stuff, because I was too scared to do it. And I saw tattoos are cool, but I never had it because I'm too scared to do it. I can't, Dale. It's fine though, but I wanted to do it, but I'm too scared to do it. Tattoo doesn't hurt. It's just like, it feels like you're getting scratched by a dog. That sounds painful. It's not. That's like my mom is also telling me like not tattoo though, like a shot. That's not painful at all. What are you talking about like that? Yeah, my mamanya is too strong. Nah. How big is that dog? Oh my gosh, that is a very important question. How big is that, Dale? How big is that? So, it's a tiny dog. Okay. But I'm still scared. I had a surgery back in like February, and then before you do the surgery, you gotta do the blood test and stuff like that. And then my mom is like, I was telling my mom that I'm very scared, and she's like, blood test is just nothing compared to the surgery. Just do it already, like that. And they're like, Mom, why don't you understand? I'm scared. So. Wait, in the Korea, if you have a tattoo, you have to prove yourself that you're not a criminal or something? Is that true? What? Really? そうなんだ. I mean, I guess it's kind of close to Japan. It's kind of close to Japan. Because if you have a tattoo in Japan, people will think that you're a Yakuza. And like, oh no, like that. So, yeah, I think it's similar. Ne. In the law? No. Impression by people. Like, people will assume you're kind of like something related to, like, some criminal stuff and stuff like that. So people assume you. So you gotta prove that, like, oh, this is just a fashion like that. Nah. My dad. Sorry, Dad. I'm gonna expose something, but I love you, Dad. My dad used to have my mom's name on his tattoo, and he had to delete it. Never put someone's name. Never put your wife or partner's name on your body, Dad. Because my dad told me that if you're ever gonna get a tattoo with someone's name, that's gonna be only kid's name, and I learned that in the hard way. So